we all like Chinese food, but the thing is, the foods that we get in our home countries are really different from the foods that we get in China. So what is Chinese food actually like? Well, let's talk about it. In this video, I'm going to share with you my top 5 favorite foods here in China. Some of them are local to Sichuan and some of them can be found all over China. Sorry, I got too excited. I got to shout someone out first. This is a very large collab involving a bunch of different creators around China. So I want to take a second and shout out Alex Absolute, who's making his own videos about his top 5 foods in China, probably some of which are local to where he is living. So yeah, as you go throughout all the different creators, check out what they like, see if anything is like shared between all of us or see what's different. And you'll get a really good idea of like really great foods you can try when you come to China. Now let's do it. I'm going to start off with one that can be found all over China, very common food. It is called Baozi. And Baozi basically are little buns that you can get that are kind of stuffed with different things. Like there can be meat, there can be beans, there can be like cabbage. There's all pretty much whatever you can think of that you would cook in a dish, you can put it in there. It's sort of like a self-contained sandwich. Like it's a little pocket of steamed bread with all the vegetables and seasonings and meat and stuff inside it. One thing I really like about Bouts is that you can eat them on the go. And I pretty much always do. I've always got them. Like if I'm out walking around, like when I'm not on like keto or some other diet. And one thing I like, you can take a look here. You see one has a carrot here and one doesn't on the top. And they do that because it's an easy way for them to tell which kind of Bouts is which, because you can't look inside them, right? So this one with the carrot is actually a vegetarian one. It's cabbage, carrots, and mushrooms in it. And it's probably my favorite one. I've got another one with just pork. So we're going to go with the pork one. No juicy. It's juicy. Man, freshly steamed bread. They make them every single morning. It's nothing like the frozen ones you can get back in the USA or whatever. Like everything is super fresh every day. It's a really, really nice savory thing because like they use, salt and soy sauce, and they might put a couple of like green onions in the meat. Oh, wonderful. Very, very simple. No BS. It's just good. And then my favorite. Yeah. There's cabbage. You can see a little bit of the carrot in there. I don't know if you can see any mushrooms, but they're in there. You can certainly taste them. It's a little self-contained meal. You can eat it on the go. Brilliant. Brilliant. What an innovation. Can't get enough. And that's why it's the first one on my list. If you want to know what I'm eating, you gotta wait till the last one. But let's have a little bit of real talk. Real talk? Chinese food is super diverse and it's super regional. There's so many things that you can find around China that only exist in the city that you happen to live in, or only in the province that you live in. You can't find them anywhere else. And even if you can, they're gonna be completely different, kind of like these. It's sort of unfair to come up with a list of top 5 favorite Chinese foods because like Chinese food doesn't exist. It's a whole family of different food groups all smashed in together. There's so many different schools of cooking and eating here. It's like there are 8 or 9? Food in one area of the country is completely unrecognizable from food on the other end of the country. So I've chosen some regional things. I've chosen some things you can find all over China, but let's get to it. The second one that I want to talk about might be my overall favorite, and this is a Sichuanese specialty. This is called Guo Kui. And Guo Kui, there's 2 types of Guo Kui. One is sort of a sandwichy kind, but the other one is what I want to talk about. So I'm at this place that is near the university I used to work at. This is a night market, but I'm here during the day. And we're going to go right up here and get them. You will always see these in these little red cases under a little heat lamp if they've been sitting out for a while. But yeah, let's go ahead and get one. Basically, you'll see them kind of rolling out this dough. It'll be in a long, thin strip like this. And then they will sprinkle in like spices along with little like bits of ground pork or ground beef. And they roll it up into a fat, like almost like a cinnamon roll. And then they squish it. And so it traps all that meat and all the spices into the dough. And then they deep fry it. Deep fried bread with meat? Sign me up. 哎，你好，这个锅盔是怎么买的？ 来一个猪肉的吧。
拿一个猪肉的啊。
对对。哦，好 ，OK。
要等2分钟，我要给你炫烤，这个是凉的。
哦，是凉的。
OK， 好吃。
OK， 好。So I've got my Guokui right here. They've always got little sesame seeds right there in the middle, and this is sort of the pocket where most of the meat is going to be. So yeah, it's not all that thick. I don't even know if you could hear that. A lot of people don't like mouth noises, but yeah, there we go. So, there's a little cross section. There's some meat here. It's kind of all spread throughout. Even if it's not a particularly good guokui, it's always good. It's sort of like pizza. All pizza is good pizza. Even bad pizza is good pizza. And you can see all like the little kind of layers in it. It's all sort of layered like this. And that's really great because it's super crunchy. Inside is super soft. Savory, a little spicy. Got a little bit of huajiao, which is a numbing spice. It's wonderful. Maybe my all-time favorite Chinese food. Only in Sichuan. Number 3, I would be remiss and probably destroyed by my followers and my wife if I didn't talk about hot pot. And it's good because hot pot is actually on my list. It is one of those things that is just, it's all over China. It is super popular. It is an integral part of Chinese culture. It is a lifestyle. It's not just a food. It's this boiling pot of soup with like different types of seasonings in it. And you can get, really spicy ones. You can get just clear soup. You can get like duck hot pot. You can get goose hot pot. You can get mushroom hot pot. You can get tomato hot pot. You can get tom yum soup hot pot. You can get just all sorts of things. And it's really customizable. You can order any sort of dish to boil in there, and it's a lifestyle because especially if you get down to Sichuan and Chongqing, if you want to celebrate, you go out and eat hot pot. If you're down in the dumps and really sad, you go eat hot pot. Get a new girlfriend or a boyfriend, go out of hot pot. If you break up, have hot pot. If you get married, hot pot. If you do this, everything, the solution is hot pot. And it's awesome. I just love it because again, it's super customizable because you have a little bowl here that you put your own dipping sauces into, like garlic or hoisin sauce, oyster sauce, vinegar, salt. There's all sorts of combinations to it. And I like how you can customize everything. So hot pot is absolutely on my list. And number 4 on my list is Lanzhou Beef Noodles. Lanzhou Beef Noodles were a huge part of my life while I was living in Lanzhou. And that's the capital of Gansu province up in the northwest, if you don't know. And Lanzhou Beef Noodles, they're called Lanzhou牛肉面or Lanzhou拉面. You can find these all over China. It's one of China's most famous foods here in China. But you got to go to Lanzhou because it's so much better. There's just something in the water or something about the meat, but it's a clear soup. You can add spices onto the top of it. It's a clear soup with like hand pulled noodles, and they sprinkle a little beef on top along with like green onions or cilantro, and they put in a little what are those, like parsnips or turnips go on top. And man, it's just so great. You have the green and the red and the white and the brown. It's just a visually pleasing food, and it just fills you up from the inside. It warms you up from the inside. That's what I mean to say. It's super hearty, and it'll put you out. If you are hungry, then you just get a bowl of that and you are done. You don't need any extra stuff. Oh man, it's so good. And it's also really customizable because you can get little dishes to add on top of that. You can get extra beef, you can get a little cabbage, you can get a little more of those turnips, you can get a little more of this, that, pepper, no pepper, vinegar, no vinegar. It's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. And it's something I really want everyone to try when they come to China. And last but not least, number 5 is also a regional dish here in Sichuan. It is called Guoba Tudou. And this thing is from Leshan, which is not far from Chengdu, and it's basically a potato dish. I'm gonna go up to this little place right here and just let you see it. It's like It's this like potato wedges that are like double fried, and then they mix them up with like sugar and like salt and all these spices and cilantro. I mean, oh, it's just wonderful. Let me show you. Yeah, there it is, right there. That's it. Perfect. Yeah, there it is. It's just, they're just like potato wedges. That's all they are. Dude. Like, that's what it's all about, man. Like, you should kind of start with mixing it up, because there's all these like spices that are dumped on the top here, and then, you know, you want all the potatoes to get the love. Like, everybody's gotta come to the party, you know. You gotta share the love. Sharing's caring. Yeah, you kind of mix it up, and then you just go for it, right? You go for it, and it's amazing because they, you know, the people who make this, they've just got it down to an art. It's an art and a science, because it's always super crunchy on the outside, super crispy on the outside, and it's just like as soon as you break the seal on the outside, it just falls apart. It's got a little bit of sugar in it. I always get it without the vinegar, and then it's got, of course, lots of salt. It's got some huajiao, which is Sichuan peppercorn, and so many other little ingredients. Every place has their own kind of special blend. Yeah, I parked beside a delivery driver. There we go. There he goes. It's just one of my favorite things, and you can really only get it in Sichuan. I've only ever seen it in Sichuan, and only around kind of cities in the Leshan area, like the Leshan Chengdu area. I don't see it all around Sichuan, so it's pretty regional. Let's take a second and just thank you for watching the video. And I also want to ask that you go check out Alex Absolute, go check out Angela, go check out Straya Guy in China, Snarky Guy, and all the other people who are doing this collab, Expat Survival. I mean, there's so many people who are in on this collab, and the thing is, like, we're all over China, and we're gonna have very different lists because, like I said, Chinese food is so regional, it's so varied. So please, go check them all out. And once again, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.